Right, then we've got a special gift for all our subscribers on Sports Today. And if you're a cricket fan, then this is something that you're going to relish a lot. Let me first show you a glimpse of this. And this is actually a book. And this book, first thing, weighs about 25 kilograms. And this book costs 25 lakh rupees. That's just a teaser. I'll get into the details. Amit joins me now. He's the publishing editor of Opus India. And what this book is all about, he's going to explain. All I can tell you right now is it's based on the 1983 World Cup triumph. And the book has not been officially launched right now. It'll be officially launched on the anniversary, which you know is on the 25th of June. But as I said, this is a special treat for all you guys, a sneak peek into this book. Okay, Amit, firstly, I'll ask you to open this book so we can at least see the first few bits of it. Okay, so this is how it looks. It's got a leather casing. And if you open it even slightly further, this is the first page. This is the 83 World Cup team with their signatures here. Okay, Amit. Now, the first and the most obvious question that everyone who's watching us is going to ask us, why does this cost? I know it's on the 83 World Cup, but there have been many books on the 83 World Cup. Why is it that this costs 25 lakhs? And how many editions do you have? And what are the pricing of various editions?
So, first of all, thank you for coming here today. And we are glad, Opus India is glad to present this magnificent book on the triumph of the 1983 World Cup team. It was a turning point in Indian cricket, turning point in Indian sports, and has always been looked up to as the greatest sporting moment, if not the greatest, definitely amongst the top 2, top 3. We are right now, what Opus does is we do limited edition collectors book, which are usually based upon sports and entertainment and automobiles and celebrities and politicians and stuff like that. Cricket, 1983 World Cup cricket is the first ever Opus India edition that has been completely designed and scrutinized in India. It has been handcrafted to perfection in terms of print, packaging, covers and everything in UK. Everything tailor-made, bespoke, total handcrafting of the from binding to printing to everything. These are limited edition in number. The 1983 World Cup Opus is only limited to 1983 copies, denoting the year in which we won.
Okay.
We have
1983 copies
of this. That's it. Only one edition, never before, never after.
Okay. So in that now, how is it divided into various editions?
So
this is the top of the line.
This is the top of the line. This is Champions edition. This is the Champions of Champions edition that you're watching right now.
This costs 25 lakhs?
This does cost 25 lakhs, yes. And
plus GST?
Plus GST. Okay. I'll tell you why. The first 15 copies, copy number 1 to copy number 15, in respect to the 15 members of the players, have been kept as the Champions edition. Champions of Champions edition, priced at 25 lakhs. In that, you get a team signed, full team signed cricket bat by all the 15 players. You get a full cricket ball signed by all the 15 players. You get a jersey, official jersey signed by the 15 players, and plus we give you one copy of the classic edition, which you can keep for yourself, you can gift it to someone else. But the most importantly is the copy number. Every limited edition collector's item, the premium, the key point lies is on what is the edition number that you're buying. Okay. So accordingly, we have kept this at 25 lakhs. Copy number 16 to copy number 183 has been priced at, which is the Champions edition, that is priced at 8,30,000. In that, you just get the book personally signed by all the 15 players, but that's it, nothing else along with it. And then we have a Captain's edition, which has been personally signed by Mr. Kapil Dev, which is priced at 3,50,000, in which you get book remains the same. The signature only comes of Mr. Kapil Dev, and plus we give you a replica bat of the one famous 175 knock that he played. Yes. So you get one replica bat along with it. And the entry level, the last edition is the classic edition, which is for a wider audience, which is priced at 1,83,000 plus taxes.
So that's the cheapest edition at 1,83,000.
That is the cheapest, yes, as of now. The prices will go up once we launch, because these copies are limited edition in number. So pricing is dynamic. The once we have the more books getting sold out, the price starts to increase, because pricing is totally depending on is dynamic and totally depends on how much is available in the market. Usually collectors buy more than one copy. They like to hold on to it because this is a perfect investment. And we've seen over the last many years that we've been doing this brand, that prices almost quadruple over a period of 1 decade. So if you buy it today at the 40th anniversary of this famous win, and by the time you cross the 50th anniversary, so your 2 lakh rupee investment could be well over 10 lakhs.
Wow.
And
So if I buy the, let's say hypothetically, the 25 lakh, in 10 years time, in 2032, it could be at a 1 crore price.
Oh, most definitely. I would bank my money 100% on it, and more so for these, for the Champions of Champions edition. Why? Because they are only 15 in numbers.
Oh.
And as you know, cricket collectors in India are a lot, and we've been getting a lot of interest already from from some rich and famous families in India, and they all want to buy, but unfortunately we have only 15. So it'll be a tough ask to see who gets it.
Okay, I don't want to be in your shoes then deciding who eventually gets it. How much does this weigh? 25 kilos?
So the book alone weighs roughly about 25 kilos with the clamshell, with beautifully crafted clamshell just for extra protection of the book. It weighs roughly about 30 to 32 kilos. And plus it comes with a couple of other outer casing so that you can actually protect it. The quality of the paper, the finish on the paper is such that you don't need to worry. You close the book, you open after 5 years, you won't see any wrinkles, you won't find any funny sounds being coming. The quality remains the same, intact, absolute perfect.
Okay, so that's why you're paying the big bucks. If you're wondering why it's so expensive, even the base edition, which is at 1,83,000, is because of the quality of paper, as he mentioned. Other than that, other than the signatures that you mentioned, which are hand signed, what else is special in terms of photos, and what makes these books, these opus, magnum opus that they are so special?
So with every opus, we try to restrict to keep a benchmark of having at least 50% of the content in terms of publication and writing never before, never seen in the history. That's what differentiates opus with any other regular publication. Similarly, in this, we have had a data bank of almost 10,000 plus photographs, from which we've selected and personally done about 1,500 odd photographs are there in this book. This book is about 750 pages. And
so a lot of these pictures that you're seeing have never been seen before, not in news articles, not on website.
No. Okay. Definitely not. So we have tried to restrict our coverage of photographs from media publications. More and more have been outsourced from the photographers over there, and random fan and general public who went out to watch them. We reached out to a lot of them, and it took it's a long process. It took almost a year to get this product out.
Yeah.
And another thing that you'll see is almost all India's top writers, cricket writers, yes, from the industry, like Ayaz Memon, Mr. Vijay Lokpalli, Mr. R. Kaushik, your colleague Mr. Rajdeep Sardesai, and various other writers, ex-cricketers, English cricketer Mark Wakes, and various others have contributed in terms of writing on various chapters. We have 15 chapters on 15 players, and along with that we have the match chapters, the semi-finals, the finals, and so this is the table of content, how we have derived.
So I know that Opus, I'd heard about it, and it makes these books on very big brands in sports particularly, that I know that it's made one on Formula One, it's made on Manchester United Football Club, on Ferrari Formula One team. Is it the first such book that has been made on cricket?
Absolutely the first such book ever to made on cricket, and it's also the heaviest book ever made on cricket ever, and also the bulkiest. I don't think so I've seen any other book which is almost 750 pages plus. And the foreword has been written by Sir Clive Lloyd himself, and plus we have
the captain of the West Indies team when they lost the finals.
Yeah. And he wasn't too pleasant when we made him see the book, but he was uniquely impressed with the quality.
Wow. So that's a sneak peek that you've got of this book, the Opus. You've had various other sporting properties that have got themselves an opus, but for the cricket fraternity, this is the very first time, and it's come to the 1983 World Cup winning team. Yeah.
And another special feature of our opus is this 2-meter fold, gatefold that we do.
Oh wow.
So if I have to show it to you, this is a single print. These are specially rendered images, specially designed by a designer out of India. and specially made for the soapers. Every book will have 2 of these. So this is the first one, and we have another one here with the team portraits of how they look right now.
So, final question. I don't know how many people who are watching us can afford it, but if they are, who can afford such books, where is it that they can buy, if not the top edition, the 1,83,000 edition, which will be large in number? And in case they can't buy it, can they see this in person somewhere on display?
So we haven't really decided whether we have to put it out on display. Like every copy is limited edition in number, and personally, because they are personally hand signed, so we can't really maneuver or touch them as much. So I mean, I don't know about that. Basically, you should buy. Just visit our website opusindia.in and place an order. You don't want to miss it. This is one of its kind. Never before, never after to be seen. Only one print run. That's it.
Wow. I don't have the money right now. I think I'll have to save over the next few months, and maybe then I can afford one copy, maybe the 1,83,000. But this is an incredible tribute to that team. As Amit pointed out, maybe a game changer in Indian sport, not just in cricket. And this is the sort of tribute to that team, to that achievement, and a very unique thing that we've ever seen in publishing. And that was a special sneak peek and a gift to all the subscriber of Sports Today, because this has not been officially launched. It launches on Saturday, but we've got you the actual book. You could see the actual book, what's inside it, get all the details a day before. Thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe.